So back to the personalization part. Now that we've covered scene, we've covered skin, and all the awesome different types of wallpapers you can get. Okay, so let's go to lock screen style, another one of our options that we have for personalization. And how lock screen style differs is that when the phone itself goes into a lock, quite self-explanatory, you'll have a sub-menu system that you'll be able to use without having to unlock the phone. So again, one of the wonderful benefits of having HTC Sense and the multitude of customization you can get out of it. So you can see that's what our current wallpaper looks like right now. It's got our favorite shortcuts at the bottom. This is on a lock screen, but it goes way beyond that and gets to a place which is much more powerful. So imagine, it's not just a simple device that just unlocks your screen. You can have all the information at your fingertips right away without, again, having to unlock it. So we have one here for productivity. It lets me know, what phone calls I've missed, if I've got any SMSs, what's the latest email that's come in, and if I have anything coming up on my calendar. Super, super functional. Love it. We've got one that's a little bit more leisurely, but at the same time, still very cool. You have a slideshow effect that shows all the photos you've taken within your camera gallery. We've got our wonderful friend stream, HTC's friend stream, which is awesome from a social media perspective, whether it be Facebook, Twitter. It pulls out all the different kind of updates your friends have got and displays it to you in the lock screen mode. So again, you don't have to unlock it to see all this wonderful stuff. Yeah, a beautiful weather ad widget comes to life now in the lock screen. Again, tell what weather is going to have today in the city that you're going to be in. Got people, which is our most favorite contacts that you frequently reach out to. It's available there. Don't even have to unlock the phone again. Cool clock, really cool clock, so you can tell the time. And for all you finance guys out there, you can keep up to date on the latest quotes as and when they come in, again, via the lock screen. So let's pick up something that's interesting to us. I think that, this photo stream one is pretty awesome. Great way to sort of decorate your lock screen. You can select an album. I'm going to select all photos, right? It's been applied. There's a notification below. So let's go ahead and lock the screen. It's been locked now. If I turn the screen back on, you'll see that it's loading. So give it a chance to load up. But there you go. Those are all the wonderful pictures we've taken. All flying up. Amazing. Isn't that so cool? That is so cool. So let me unlock that again. So maybe that isn't for you. So let's pull the drawer down. Go back to settings. Go back to personalize. Go back to lock screen style. So we had photo album there. But let's try something different, right? What do you want to check out? Let's check out how we're doing our investments. So click on that. And you can see here from the preview screen that all of your different quotes are floating around the screen, right? Pretty cool. Let's go back. Let's try people, right? All the important people in our lives. There you go. Here's some of my contacts here. I can reach out, touch, and reach out to them at any given time. All right, let's check out the weather one. Oh, look at the lovely animation. So today we've got intermittent clouds. How cool is that? Friend stream, let's see what my buddies are up to. Let's go old Brenda and Jennifer tweeting away. So really you have a host of different options to pick from. I'm going to go back to that photo gallery one because I really like it. I'm going to keep that. Let's show that again just to reflect how awesome that is. Check that out. There's all the beautiful photos we've taken. And it's just there. Right at your fingertips. So we've covered scene, skin, wallpaper, lock screen style. I think we're coming to a point where we're really defining how our HTC One X looks to our own customized way. Second to last point is about the lock screen shortcuts. Now to me, this is something that HTC innovated and pioneered, and it's still one of the coolest things we can do. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So click on this, like it may be off, enable it, it's the right thing to do. If you go back to your home screen, so I'll pick the home soft key menu here, you notice there's a home row, which has all these frequently reached apps or applications that you like to use. The cool thing about it is that when I lock the phone, so it's locked, and the screen powers back up, you'll notice that all those icons are already there. So it's not about having to unlock the phone like you would with others and having to go back into it and click it right there. HTC's gotten rid of that extra layer. I don't have to do that. From the lock screen itself, I can just go straight to the phone. So what I do is I tap the phone icon, so there it is, and I open it up, bada boom. I'm right in the phone menu system. You know, if it's the camera, which is something that's really cool, the camera, I just access it right away. With the fast, amazing camera, the phone's turned on right away. Don't even have to wait. It's so fast. Third time's the charm. If I open up my messages, pull up to open my messages, so drag my messages into the key. All my messages are displayed. So you can see how awesome that application is. And if you want to customize it, let's say you don't want to have the phone or the mail or the text messages or the camera there, no problem. In fact, I can drag the text messages out, keep it there. If I want my browser there instead, I just tap internet browser, pull it in. So if you notice, my internet browser is now in the home row, right? Lock it up, go back to the main screen, there it is, internet. And if I want to check something on my browser right away, it launches straight into the browser, right? Let's unlock that. Okay. Now the other part is, what if I want messages and my browser, and I want it in that same spot? Hey, no problem. HTC's got you covered. So messages, drag it in, and I've created a folder now. Right? Let's name that folder Fave. Right? Now, when I lock it up, turn back on, you'll notice that the folder is now in the shortcuts, which is, I think, really cool. So you can make this really productive, right? You can add as many things you want. Pull the folder in, opens up, I go straight to the folder, I can pick the choice of things I want, which comes in really, really useful. Okay? So let's go back to personalization. So remember, draw the drawer down, click settings, look for personalize, and we're there. The final part's the home screen. Let's go home screen. So what we have up here is about 7 different panels where we're allowed to put any of these wonderful widgets from this compartment into. So I notice I've got an empty screen right here at the back. Find something I want to put in there. All I need to do is check out all the widgets. And there is a host of widgets. We've got stock Android, we've got our bookmarks from HTC, we have our calculators, our calendars, so everything that's from organizational to our wonderful clocks, to radio, to Facebook. So there's a lot of social media stuff. You got, all your email requirements that you need. You can access the Play Store right away. So guys, spend some time, take a look at it. I know there's a lot of widgets, but pick the stuff that's really useful to you and to your life. After all, it is your phone after all. So I can, just scroll through all that right now. Just to give you a quick overview, so that's a clocks. We had calculators earlier, now we're going to clocks. Right? Oh my god, there's so many really cool clocks. Get into all these different functions. Right? Our friend stream, our Play Store. Right? Just really, really robust library of widgets that you can use. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm a huge music lover, so let's take a look at putting our music app. And notice there's 2 different sizes, so you can get like a little compact one, just in case you want to stick it in somewhere with your email. But let's go for the full page one for examples. And I just hold on to that. You notice that at the top there, you got some screens that are red. That means you don't have any more space in those screens. So what you can do is you can put the screen which is empty, which is gray one over here, or the ones that are not red rather. So I'm going to take that. It's as simple as long holding onto this app, pulling it out, and just dropping it straight into that available panel. And check it out, we're there. That is it. So we've now got an app there. Now say, okay, fine. You know what? Maybe it's an overkill. I don't want to have the big music app. Maybe I want to do the smaller one. I'm going to take this, long hold it, and drag it out to remove. And now it's gone. I go back, settings, personalize, home screen, right? I can hold on to the smaller music app. So again, the red up here, not working, not a lot of space, so I'm going to go over here, find that empty panel, drop it in. And now I have a smaller music app, so I have more space to put other widgets. So check it out. If you want to get super pro about this, you don't have to go back to settings and then personalize and then home screen to get your widget menu. In fact, all you need to do is go back to the home screen. Any free real estate you have on here, just long hold on it. So let's say there's nothing here between locations and internet. So let's just long hold on that screen. Boom. It brings up the same feature. So there's no need to go through that. So, try and be cool. Do the expert customize thing. Impress your friends. Long hold on the empty space. Bring up your widgets menu. Have the pick of all your widgets here. Okay. Now you may notice there's different panels right here. A lot of different panels to put all your content information on. If you want to create new panels, it's actually as simple as either double tapping on the home screen. So let's do this. On the home button rather. 1, 2. You can show all your panels here. Or it's as easy as just pinching on the home screen. So let's pinch. Same effect. So I'm kind of running out of real estate here in terms of panels. I want to put more widgets on. I've had the chance to go through that whole robust library and I want more things. So let's add a panel. You notice at the top here there's a cue to add the panel. Go ahead and press that. Bada boom. A panel comes up. Click on the panel. Empty space. What do? Long hold. Widget menu comes up. Isn't that great? You're a power user now. So we had some really wonderful photo albums. I want to have a page or a panel dedicated just to that. So let's pull that out, drag it in, drop it into the panel which I just created. Which photos I want to feature? Let's feature all my photos. And we're good to go. Now I've just added a new panel and dedicate it with the photo album widget to all the photos I've taken. So let's click on it and I can go through all the photos I've taken. Brilliant. Go back out. And there it is. I can flick up. I can scroll through it as well. Absolutely brilliant. I can go back. How amazing is that? A very functional widget. So now that we've got our displays in terms of personalization done, obviously the next step is to personalize the sounds of your phone. So let's pull down the drawer menu and go back into settings. You guys are all pros at this by now. We're going to pick up Personalize. And you notice at the bottom right hand part of the screen there's a tab for sound. So let's click on sound. You have a host of different options for sound. You have sound sets, which is basically a summary of what you currently have employed in your phone for the sounds. You have ringtones, which you can choose from a host of different sounds. Your notification sounds, so in terms of messages and SMSs that come in, what do those sound like? And your alarm, so they can wake you up in the morning. So let's start with ringtone. You can see there's a host of different ones that are in the system right now. You have so many different types. So let's give it a try. Let's try 8-Bit Love. Okay, very cool. Sort of like an old school video game. Cloud level. Wow, really funky. Kind of like that too. You try another one. Really nice. And the cool thing is that with so many different songs you can pick from in terms of your ringtones, you can really stand out from the crowd. So there's no point of hearing that ringtone that, you know, a whole bunch of other people might have and just reach into your pockets and think, is that me, or was that person, was it my friend? So really, that's what all these options give to you. So I like the sense. Let's pick with that one. So if you want to pick a song, you can just press apply. But how about if you wanted to get more? Let's try getting more. So let's go to add. So in add, you can pick songs that's already in your music list. So I've got some songs here that I've already got. Whatever you have uploaded to your MP3s and your MP3 library can be used into a ringtone as well. So a whole bunch of different ones. Right? Let's give this one a try. Right? It's different ones. You can go to try Boomerang. Right? So it's a song that you have on your own. Right? So I think it's really cool too. So you can also customize your ringtones to be reflections of what your music list is like too. So whatever that mood may be. Right? And of course, if that doesn't work, so if the stock library of ringtones doesn't work and, you know, your own MP3 music list doesn't work for you, you can always get more. And when we click more, we can download more off of directly from HTC. So let's check it out. Let's see Modular Light. Let's, you know, it sounds like a good song. Let's download that. Right? We can even test it and play it. Very cool. I like that. Let's go to it. Play it again just to make sure, and we just apply. So we have that now. So again, a lot of different customizations you can go to. You can have a pick from the stock library of sounds. You can pick from your own MP3s, or you can download even more directly from HTC itself. So again, stand out from the crowd, be different. You have that option. If I go to the next list of notification sounds, you can see that I can pick from default notification, which means that for any message or any incoming notification I get, that's the same sound. Or I can get to more specific, so I can pick whether there's a specific sound just for messages, a specific sound just for calendar, for email, and tasks as appropriate. So I get a lot of emails that come in, so let's just see what we can pick for email. Some examples here. Sci-fi. Wow, that's pretty cool. I like that. So let's apply that. So now every time I get an email, I'll have the sci-fi notification come on. But to make sure it's differentiated and I know that I have a message coming in, let's pick a different sound for message as well. So scroll to the top, something different. Maybe we'll pick chimes. I'll apply that. So now for my messages and my emails, I'll have two distinct different sounds. Won't get them confused. I'll know the difference between the two. So let's go back out. So now we set our ringtones for all incoming calls. We've differentiated our notification sounds by notification, whether it be email, you know, messages, whatever it may be. Let's finish off with alarm. That all-important alarm that wakes all of us up in the morning so that we can go to work or make our appointments. Let's try the 12th hour. Okay, probably too short. I want something longer. Too relaxing. Probably wouldn't wake up if I heard that one. But let's go with pendulum. Yeah, that'll probably wake me up. And it's important to have sounds that'll wake you up. So now you've noticed we've customized our whole list. If we want to check it back again, I go to sound set. HTC Sense is offering in terms of a whole package. I can apply that as well. In the end of the day, essentially, just like the displays we had earlier, we have a lot of opportunity to make ourselves very personalized when it comes to the audio notifications, or basically our ringtones and notification sounds. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've gone through a complete and robust understanding of how we can personalize it from a look and feel, whether it be a scene that employs functionality into the way your phone looks, a skin, which is an overlaying aesthetic, our wallpapers, which can be choice of either our own photos, live wallpapers that are interactive, Our HTC wallpapers are just those beautiful landscapes that we saw earlier. We saw that from the lock screen style, we could actually interact with our favorite apps or our favorite widgets straight from the screen without having to access and open the phone. We had our amazing HTC invented lock screen shortcuts, which allows me to access the camera straight away if it's one of the lock screens without having to first unlock the phone and then open the app. I can open the app straight away. And then we talked about how we could organize our home screen by adding panels, rearranging widgets as accordingly. I just finished this set with you to talk about how the sound was covered. So now we have specific ringtones for your incoming calls, for your messages and emails. Now you are truly your own individual with the HTC One X and HTC Sense. Press home, get out of it. Just as a recap, you'll see here the wallpaper that we picked earlier with our own gallery picture. The scene overlay that we picked for work that allows us to see the different time zones and our favorite apps. We added our own panels and widgets with the music player and with the photo widget. We go to our lock screen. You can see from here all of our shortcut notifications are customized accordingly. In the background, we have our photo gallery playing for the lock screen. So ladies and gentlemen, HTC One X, fully personalized. You're now a super user. So you guys, there you have it. A quick intro into how you can set up your wallpapers, themes, and your ringtones. So it's all yours. Your HTC One X becomes personally yours. You have a way to ensure your organization and functionality of your apps and widgets are there to maximize efficiencies in terms of what you need to do for everyday tasks. And finally, you can have the security to know that it's all been locked up and packaged up for you nicely in a bundle. So guys, I hope you found that informative. As always, leave all your questions, comments, anything you want to feed back to in the comment section below. I'm Nigel, signing off for this week. See you again soon. Bye-bye.